NERDSoul.
Lay ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bring that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of this time a cool team up. It's not only myself. I gave the intro, but now I'm gonna pass it off to another intro.
What up,
Yo, Keith? Tell them what you're talking about, man. Tell them what's up.
Yo, this is Keith Cooper, Blerdish. I'm here with Mark Dub doing funny things with his hands. You won't see it on our channel, but you will see it on NERDSoul. We'll post the link. And we decided to team up to talk about.
You always got to catch your angles. I'm Mark Dub, part man, part thug. Using my heart for what hearts are made for. That's the love, y'all. Angles. I love angles.
So unprofessional. So unprofessional. So rude. Just cut me right off. Hey, but hey, that's a Blerdish podcast, so it's authentic.
Like we in traffic, man. Like we in traffic in Dallas. I'm gonna just cut you right off.
Wow. And that's why they football teams up.
And anyway, shade to Dallas team, Dallas City and a team all at the same time.
All the shade to their teams.
Oh, man, forever I love Dallas. Field.
Back to you, Mike.
Yo, so guys, today this is us just hanging out with Chillin. We got a little bit of time before I get to a live stream that you've probably already seen, but this is before them, but now after them, so whatever. We got a couple topics. Yeah, we're gonna kick off. You know what? I guess we could start with some light stuff first. Some good news. Wonder Woman 84.
Is it good? I guess it's good news for us as fans, but
it's good news because it's coming. And guess what? You ain't gotta pay $30 for it.
Yeah, you could just if you got
HBO Max. Because shout out to John David Washington, man. Tenet flopped because they really tried to bully us into going in the theaters in times of COVID to go see it. And
well, that's because Christopher Nolan is one of those super like film sycophants that feel like if it's not seen in the theater, then it's not real, and it's just corny and stupid. And he ended up catching an L for it. Him and his whole crew caught an L because of his stupidity.
Man.
But
I hate to look too good. It's probably a good flick, but like we just don't want to risk our lives to go see it.
But
yeah, but see,
one woman she hollering the same thing, but I guess.
But Warner Brothers was like, you don't run us.
No, partner, we don't
run you.
Hey, you know who runs?
Christopher Nolan. So many people on his tip that like this dude be acting like he got more power than he does, but you know that's because studios just let him do whatever. But as you can see, when when Patty started talking that mess,
there's like no. Like Patty, you cool, you got a hit, but you ain't.
Yeah,
you know. Not
well, she got multiple hits, but it's just like, nah. This is for the people.
Like, man, look, she a dog with it. She is really, I mean, she's really on point usually, but yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I know you're a great artist and you believe in film. I don't want to die to see your art. It's not worth it to me. It's just not worth it.
Dying, like, I don't know what this idea is. Like, this stupid idea of like, it's got to be in the like. It's almost like this is a perfect example of the disconnect between rich, poor, celebrities, working class. You know good and well 250,000 plus people have died from this thing due to people being outside in contact, exposed to folks. But for some reason, you like, nah, they need to go to the theater to see my joint. Dude, here's the deal.
That is some hubris.
There's so many movies that have reached a resurgence or reached popularity after their theatrical run. It's not about where it's seen. It's that it is seen. So let the people see it how they see it. Let me ask Patty Jenkins and all these other people this. How can convenience work and win everywhere but in the theater? Uber, convenience, won. Grubhub, convenience, they won. Internet, Zoom calls, they won. Skype, all this stuff.
Amazon.
Email. Are you writing letters anymore? No, because convenience, the letter can get there now through email, through chat, all this stuff. But when it comes to the theater, hey, we got an easier way and a more convenient way. No. Let's not do that. Let's do the old slow way. Man, look, day and date is what I've been asking for a long time. It's like, look, you can see it in the theater if everything's cool, but if it's not cool, aka the Corona timeline, stay your butt home and watch it on HBO Max.
Especially while we got the respike, man. It's like literally for the price of a ticket, you can get HBO Max. For one, if you haven't had it yet, you can get it for free that day. Get you your week pass. And you can pay for a one movie ticket is 1 month of HBO Max.
Yep.
You get a lot of stuff. So
HBO Max got some stuff, man. It's not like they don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? They got some joints.
I was watching Scoob the other day.
So I mean, like, look. This is a win. This is a win for the people.
Yes.
I know people are saying, oh, this is going to be the death of theaters. It might, but it might not. But here's the thing. If it is anybody out there crying a river over Steam technology?
No.
But guess what? That died off.
Nobody but Steampunk set. Those are the only ones.
Yeah, please tell me the tiers that you see out there for Blockbuster Video.
Not nan one.
Thank you. But somehow theaters, things change. Sometimes things die. I ain't going front. Sam Goody, gone. Tower Records, gone.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Peaches, what is it? FMB or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Suncoast, gone.
Let's keep it even.
Time moves on.
Let's keep it even more real. Nobody's crying that Exxon is knocked out of the S&P 500. They fell in, and people are laughing.
Yo, man, Exxon been bleeding us dry for so many years. Ain't nobody trying to hit them right now.
We live where Exxon plant is at. They own Baton Rouge, or they used to, or they own a lot. They tell
a lot.
They in the hood. They right there in the hood, in the middle of the hood. Right before Southern University, there's a big ass Exxon plant.
Right in the hood. Yeah. So as to keep all the contamination from the good white people of the time.
Thank you. Tell the truth. Just like DuPont in West Virginia. So, let's just keep it real. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, die slow death.
Yeah, man. So here's my thing. Do I want, people to lose their jobs? No. But guess what? They will get jobs somewhere else as time moves on. There will be a ebb and flow over time with every single thing. Some jobs go out, some jobs come back in.
Let's keep it real. Is
like, come on.
If there's no theaters, is Hollywood going to go away? And I'm gonna say no. It's gonna be
just be different. You know what I'm saying?
There are gonna be creative people who are gonna continue to create the stuff that we spend so much time obsessing over, and
it'll just be different.
The smart people are going to figure out how to innovate and present it in different ways. The not so smart people will go the way of Tenet and try to force you. Like they had a whole campaign like big boy movies are back in the theaters again.
Oh boy.
Like, okay,
I'm so tired of this idea. And I thought we kicked that idea to the curb after Netflix started dropping stuff like House of Cards. And this ain't got nothing to do with Kevin and his nasty self, but just the quality of the show. You know what I'm saying? I thought we got past that dumb stuff with quality shows on television. Come on, man.
While some people who are crying about film and that the superhero market was tearing up theaters and film, the only time I would waste my money, spend my money, I won't say waste my money in the theater was to go see superhero movies. Whereas I could see the gangster flicks from like old boy who was crying, who made all the gangster movies.
Oh, you talking about Scorsese?
Like I could just watch his stuff at home, and I could enjoy it better at home than watching a 3 hour
Martin Scorsese with his bloated filmmaking self Ain't like that over, you know what I'm saying? That man, look, if you don't stop that over sampled and oversimplification, just because your movie is long, don't mean it's good. For instance, Wolf of Wall Street. That's a pretty decent movie, but it's too long. Let's not front like it is not too long. Just because he's old, don't mean he right.
I did enjoy every single minute of Wolf of Wall Street, though.
I mean,
I thought it was long. Once, I liked it, but I thought it was long.
It was a smidge long, but it could be so
a smidge. Nah, that is a smudge or a smile.
I probably could have chopped about 30 minutes off that joint.
Quite a bit too long, man. And it was a good movie. Like, it was a great movie, but it's so long. I'm intimidated about setting time aside to watch it again because it's so dang long.
Yeah, we could have cut off some of the boat, the yacht part. We didn't really need all of that.
Yeah, and then for instance, that whole thing of like big boy movies are back in the theater. It's like, man, shut up with that mess. The 2-part finale of season 2 of Star Trek Discovery is better than half of the movies that came out that year. Get out of here with this mess. Nobody trying to hear that. Man, y'all be acting like straight every movie is a best picture out this joint. No. Do you know how much trash comes through the theater? Stop it. Let's be for real.
Movies I would enjoy.
Let's be for real.
And let's keep it real. Also, I know we talk about Wonder Woman. I had to bring up the whole thing, but we got 4K TVs at home that's now like $300 for like big sizes. Everybody got a couch. You got a sofa. I'm sitting in a recliner right now. Guess what?
Let's also take it a step further. Now I don't have to go to a theater. Floor is sticky. Some of the chairs broke. Some of the chairs ain't. Ain't no usher in there. Some kids coming through making noise. People sitting in the seat that you paid for. All this. Guess what? I ain't got to worry about that.
They got their phone.
I can stay my butt home.
On the phone.
Dude below you on the phone with the brightness on the absolute brightness on solar wave level. You know what I'm saying?
Or the couple that's having a domestic dispute, or the racists who in there picking on people, trying to mess with people.
Yeah, and then
what movie theater have you been going to, bro? I don't want you to go there anymore.
All right, well, I'm gonna snitch you on theaters. All right, so the Cinemark on Crenshaw that used to be a Magic Johnson theater. That's the theater where teenagers be like kind of dipping in and out of movies, making noise, yelling and stuff. So that's one. Then AMC in Century City, that's where white people be stealing your seat. No, good and well, they ain't pay to get in there. They gonna get out your seat, getting somebody else's seat. Then they got to get up from their seat. I'm like, and this is a regular occurrence. So unless you're ArcLight or like Alamo Drafthouse, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all been slacking for years.
Have started over them seats because I'm gonna keep it real. You in my seat, you gonna have to get up.
Yeah, you gonna have to move, man.
Yo, I've been in there. I've came in with Lisa, been like, you need to get up. That's my seat. Go on. I'll be like, I don't even want it. I want to hear it. I don't want no excuse. I don't want no nothing. Just go on. Go somewhere.
Damn not you and your friends. I don't care who you waiting for. It could be your mama.
I'm not interested. I don't want to hear no excuse. I don't want nothing. Just
like
be out.
Your mama can sit right by me.
That has happened to me like at a big like a Marvel movie premiere. I want to say it was one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Wow.
And the joints were sold out. And I bought tickets at a theater where they reserved the seats. I go up in there and somebody in my seat like, nah, fam, you guys go. Man, I don't care where you go. You're not going to occupy this seat.
Like, I'm sorry, man, but you got to get out of here.
Go turn the Wolverine real quick.
Hey, they was going to move. It wasn't an option. You going to have to move.
But the good thing in all this is that we gonna get to see Wonder Woman, because theaters, let's be honest, outside of like ArcLight, theaters don't deserve to be saved. They haven't done the work to be saved. Theaters have lived off the fact that they have the best picture quality for years. They have clean up. They don't come in and make people get out when they acting a fool. The best thing they can do is give you a ticket to go and experience this again next weekend. So let's be for real. They've been holding you at bay because they had the picture quality. Guess what? Now I can go on Amazon for like $250. I can get like a 50-inch TV 4K. Game has changed. So
you can get on brand and still get the same thing that you see.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, nah, bruh. Times changed. You don't have the video quality no more. Because let's be for real. A lot of y'all haven't updated y'all projectors. So with that said, now that picture quality is either leveling out or over-indexing on the home side. Because if a 50-inch is that cheap, shoot, 60, 70 is still attainable. You got OLED displays, 8K. Man, bruh. And I can't even get you to get some kids out of this theater. You better stop with that mess. But watch this at home when I want. I can pause it if I want. Run to the bathroom. I ain't got to wait in a line. I ain't got to go to a bathroom where there's a whole bunch of people up in there smelling it up. Two of the 5 stalls ain't nobody flushed, so it's just funky in there. Like, come on, man. Look, y'all don't make me start bashing theaters. Theaters been messing up for years, yo.
Bruh, overpricing the food. Yep. Man, we have Movie Tavern here, man. Someone like a disgruntled employee released a video with certain vector populations. I'm talking some disgusting bugs in the theater. And Movie Tavern was like, oh, that was fake video. That wasn't us. It was an angry employee. Like, yo, it was like you said, they haven't done the work to make us for our loyalty.
Yeah.
They haven't done the work. Looks like Coop is frozen in time.
Yeah, Coop froze on this joint.
Like Walt Disney.
Coop said, huh? But now on the real though, like the thing that's so interesting about this is that we'll finally see what a democratized release for a film, especially a big budget film, looks like. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, I know HBO, they're going to win. Time Warner, which owns Warner Brothers now, could definitely use the spike in money because their stock price ain't been all that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
Coop is that's been what Coop has been passionate about. Coop has been looking at these things and saying this might be the time to get us some fractions of it because
it's like
have collapsed. Yeah, they could use. Man, it is going to be a launch that is going to really help the HBO Max app. Like they're going to make their money with all the people who are going to take part in the HBO Max app to be able to witness the movie. Let me ask this, Mike. How much of the movie was completed prior to COVID? And was most of the filming done, or did they have to delay some of the filming and that's what took it so long, or were they just trying to wait out COVID? And
I think they were trying to wait out COVID because I think the movie was done before. And guys in the chat, y'all can let us know. But in the comments, y'all can let us know. I think that movie was done before. I think it was done before COVID. But okay. I'm glad, like I said, we could finally see what this looks like a day and date release looks like. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of views, and I'm pretty sure HBO Max is going to be happy to share that information, on Christmas Day of how many people went through and streamed that film, and all the reviews and everything.
We really win with this, like you said, man. Yeah. I look at the theater experience. It was a cool thing we could share, but it's really not worth our lives. And and you can sit at home and get the best thing is to be able to sit at home and get the same kind of quality, if not superior quality. So in the theater, you can go get your own snacks. Yep. I mean, I love theater snacks. I hate the pricing.
Yeah, because that's another thing. If theater snacks weren't at the price point they were, like, you'd be like, yo, can I get a large popcorn? Good and well, them kernels, to pop them kernels.
Man, they
can probably sell you a large popcorn.
The kernels still in the bottom of the bag, unpopped.
Bruh, you can probably sell that.
Bullets. Greasy, unpopped, scorched bullets.
You could probably sell them joints for like $3, $3.50 for a large popcorn. Meanwhile, it'd be like, that'll be $9.99. You'd be like, for what? Popcorn?
They'll have a deal. Like
what kind of popcorn y'all using?
A medium-sized popcorn and a tiny drink for $13. Like, that's the combo. That's the kids combo. Like,
it's like, yo, look, y'all better get on that McDonald's plan where like a combo be like $6. Like, what are y'all doing with this? Be like, yo, let me get, because I remember I'd be like, yo, let me get a large popcorn, 2 sodas. That joint would be like 20 some change. You're like, what is going on here?
I used to go to the Wendy's. The Wendy's right in front of the theater, right down the street from. Go sneak in some Wendy's and then eat it in there. My wife do it with me no more.
Yo, man, that's why you need a good woman with a mama purse. And y'all, everybody know what the mama purse is. The mama purse is big, so it got candy. You guys got some Snickers. You hit that 7-Eleven. Got some Snickers, some candy. Stop over at Wendy's, get that 20-piece nugget for $5. You know what I'm saying? Too spicy.
Man. The bacon doubles.
Four. No, but man, I'll never forget, man. It was the Christmas that King Kong came out. Me and my ex, her 2 sisters. And all our kids, man, it was cold, so we all had jackets. Man, we had chip bags and the hoodies of the kids' jackets. The kids had Snicker bars, all kind of crap up their sleeves.
Yo, I
had the biggest jeans in the world on, and I had a dang 2-liter Coke in my pants. Like we had Coke.
I remember being in the theater one time and I heard a can go click click. I was like, oh snap.
My sister-in-law had a box of Popeyes in her purse.
Man.
I was so gangster.
Gotta get that $5 box. You know what I'm saying? Get that little.
They were so gangster. Like we really, it was a great thing. And we were getting so many looks, so many nasty looks. So I was like, man, we just won. We just feel like I woke up and I'm not in the Matrix anymore. I have good.
I've been in the theater and smelled Popeyes before and been like, man, dang, I want some too. Like I wasn't mad that they brought it in. I was mad that like I didn't bring it. I was like, dang, I kind of want some Popeyes up in this joint.
My son's sitting eating a bag of Doritos. He crunching so loud. Carter. I'm like,
and then when you open the bag, you gotta rustle that joint too. So when you open the bag, it's like, dude, I'm gonna need you at ninja stealth mode with this.
Right.
Oh man, but Warner Brothers, thank you. You did good. You know what I'm saying? You did good, most good in the hood, at least on this one.
You know why they probably doing it though?
Because that second Zack Snyder trailer was whack.
Well,
or is it because?
but yes, true.
I'm like, ain't this the same trailer? I'm like, you showed us this.
The news.
Why does Steppenwolf have so many spikes? Why is
like, how you make this worse?
Stop doing this with Justice League right now. I ain't got the capacity for this future failure.
Look, Coop, I done told you about slandering this failure of a movie that I've embraced so hard.
Yo, when this joint ain't good, I will be like, finally we can put this to rest for everybody in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm like, I don't want to hear nothing else about this Snyder cut, because the more I'm seeing from it, I'm like,
Release the Snyder cut.
See how fast New Mutants came and went, and we told you like trash.
I see
the
you.
Mutants was looking like doo.
And like to your point, how many movies came out that's trash? How many movies came out that's trash? A lot. And they try to get $20 and $10 to $20 a ticket. But also, it's news came out that, you know, Disney Plus, go figure, is actually Disney Plus isn't my favorite streamer because I like HBO Max better. But the general public, it's gotten 60 to 70 million subscribers. HBO Max is not say hurting, but they got to compete. Well, so how do you compete to get some subscription? Release some good material, man.
One big thing is that HBO Max isn't on Amazon or Roku. That's a huge deal.
Which they need to work.
I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to Chromecast everything you got, man. I'm like, put this on Roku. What is so hard about this? I know what's hard. You probably don't want to pay whatever franchise fee or whatever that Roku is charging you. Boy, pay that. You gonna step on $1 to get a dime? So what you're going to do is you don't want to pay Roku this little thing. So you can probably get 30, 40 million more subscribers if it was easy to watch.
Mike, what did I say when we talked about DC rumors? What did I say? AT&T is trying to get their balance sheet straight for the fourth quarter. Did I not say that? They are cheap. They are cutting corners. You see they sold Crunchyroll.
Yo, that was stupid. So is that final, or are they still trying to sell it?
It's probably going to go through. It's in the process of hopefully, and it's not going to probably be looked at like a monopoly, because it's hard to prove monopolies anymore. So Sony is going to win probably. So AT&T need the cash or want the cash to clean up their assets. So
AT&T shouldn't have been able to buy Warner Brothers in the first place, but whatever. Like, AT&T is a struggling ISP. At best, they're struggling. But don't even let me get into their business practices. The bottom line is this: if they want the joint to sell, it needs to be accessible. HBO isn't accessible right now. Let's be for real. HBO Max, I don't want to watch everything on my computer or on my phone. I want to watch it on my TV that I spent all this money for. I can't even watch this.
I use PS4. You got to use PS4, PS5, or PS3.
Yeah, but what if I don't want a PS4? I don't want a PS5. I don't want to pay for that. I'm not a gamer. Let's say I'm not a gamer. I'm not a gamer. What do I want a PS4 for? What does that do for me?
Roku would be real nice because I got a Roku too.
It should be on Roku. Like, I got a Roku. Many people have a Roku. Or it's not on the Amazon Fire Stick either.
And you get a Roku for like $20.
You know what I'm saying? Why is it on the Amazon Fire Stick? See, this is where
they don't want to give Amazon.
This is where you lose AT&T.
They being cheap.
Stop being cheap. Stop being cheap. Make it accessible. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to get another wave of these complaints again. When Wonder Woman drops, you're going to see another wave of complaints of people like, hey, this isn't on Roku?
Yep.
Because I remember when they first came out, people were like, hey, this isn't on Roku? I remember seeing it on Twitter. And I was like, nope. I felt the same way. I was like, word. Let me go on Roku, go in and add this on. I was like, search HBO Max.
And hopefully
nothing came up.
They have their servers ready. I hope they didn't spend money for their servers for Christmas Day.
You know AT&T's internet service be whack.
Right. Oh my God. We're going to all be trying to stream Wonder Woman. Oh man.
Because everybody going, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Because everybody going to stream it at midnight. I'm going to chill. I ain't even going to watch that joint until like 8 a.m. I'm going to just chill. Because midnight, that thing going to crash. People be like, I watched 5 minutes of Wonder Woman and it just paused. Be like, yep, I'm waiting. That everybody watch it.
I'm gonna watch the NBA games. I'm gonna watch the Lakers. Then after the Lakers game, then I'm gonna try to watch it.
What have they said who the Lakers are going to be playing?
Man,
it doesn't matter.
It don't matter. The stars aren't going to play. I wouldn't play them. Like, dude, we have not had a sufficient break. And I know I don't do sports here a lot or nerd. Well, actually, I don't do sports at all. Just give me some time. I'm working on things. But look, there hasn't been a sufficient break at all. I would not run any of my stars until like the middle of the season. Guess who y'all about to see? Practice squad. Y'all about to see all second string.
Montrezl Harrell dunking on people.
I'm gonna be honest.
Lance Stevenson coming back.
Oh no.
Lance Stevenson gonna be running offense.
I'm gonna be honest. This is what I'm gonna do. If I was the Lakers coach, the decision's been made. We gotta play, and y'all are gonna be in a bubble league. So some of y'all players are gonna mess around, get sick anyway. Here's what I do: run the practice squad and make sure that we win enough to be in the top 8. That's it. Because all we gotta do is make playoffs. Then when we make playoffs, then rotate in the real squad and let's get it popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look, during practice, I'll let my stars play during practice, make sure y'all still working out, y'all still shooting, y'all still are playing. But this whole, dude, y'all ain't got enough break, and now y'all gonna mess around, come in here and mess up an ankle or ACL or mess up your kneecap or mess up your hip.
Again,
no, Not when everybody else that sucked and lost got to chill out for like 8-9 months. They all rested and fresh. Kevin Durant come in, he ain't played a game in 3 years. Coming in, but man, ain't nobody trying to hear that mess. No, Practice squad. Kyrie Irving, his ball hog himself. Nah, bruh. Practice squad.
I can't forgive him.
Flat Earthers will never get a ring, bruh. 0.
Flat Earth gang.
When that dude said he believed in flat Earth, I was like, this is how stupid things have gotten. Stuff that we thought we handled years ago. We're like, all right, cool. Everybody cool? Earth round? You know what? Earth is round? Great. Cool. Let's move forward. Then all of a sudden we get to like 2018 and people are like, nah, I think it's flat though.
On flat Earth people. COVID came from flat Earth people. It's their fault. Because how the hell else could it have happened? And guess what? I bet you the flat Earth people are the same people who don't wear masks. I bet there's a relation.
They definitely don't be wearing a mask.
Because they got the 5G.
If you believe in flat Earth, you do not believe in viruses, bruh. You don't believe in that? A virus? What a virus going to do to me?
Because they got the 5G strip in the mask.
Man, when they said 5G made COVID or something, I was like, my dude.
And you know
what I'm gonna need you to do right now.
And you know who deployed 5G? AT&T. It goes back to them because
it goes back to AT&T. That's why the internet ain't good. Because it's full of the COVID.
All
right. Like I'm afraid you're gonna say that the internet ain't good, and I'm gonna be talking, and this is gonna happen.
Real talk. It just happened to me, and I don't even have AT&T. I got Cox cable, and it just they heard me talk about them. They blanked me
Cox
out.
cable straight trash too. You know what I'm saying?
Cox is good now. Hold up, Cox is good in Baton Rouge. That's all.
It's better than AT&T.
Yes, vastly. AT&T is garbage down here.
Yo, man.
And they phone service. Verizon,
but you know what?
And Cox.
Moving on to things that aren't garbage. Black Lightning. Black Lightning, a show that has been solid for season 1, season 2, and season trace. News has finally came out. Good news, I'd say. Disheartening, but good news that season 4 will be the final season of Black Lightning. I'm looking at Keith's face. Keith like, I don't care about no Black Lightning.
No, I care, but it ain't good news. I'm pissed, CW. Like, what do y'all, other than All American, do y'all just don't want me to watch your channel? Like, what is it?
CW decided a long time ago they did not want to be a black channel. So Like, come on, man. Let's be for real.
How you go from that black frog
I'm just saying this.
No, but man, the CW, like Black Lightning it's not close. It was easily the best show out of the superhero shows that they had.
Yep.
The only one that came close. And Arrow has been bad. I was glad Arrow's
been whacked for like 5 seasons. Let's not front.
Crisis.
I stopped on Arrow after season 3, season 4.
Like when Crisis, when they had the main villain fight, like it was a blue Care Bear looking manifestation of all that.
Bro.
I was like, are you serious? This is what you're doing? I couldn't watch it anymore.
But it's all right because it's all white.
You know when I quit Flash? When old girl Felicity jumped in on their wedding and took over the whole. I like, what the hell? And I stopped. I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah,
like, that's when I stopped Arrow.
Arrow got 2 good seasons. Flash got 2 good seasons. The end. The rest of it has been whack, middling, meh. You know what I'm saying? Mid, all that. That's what it's been. You got 24 episodes, and 3 of them are dope, and 5 of them are okay, and the rest of them are whack. You know what I'm saying? That's how they've been. And it's been like that for a long time. And they looking on add more shows. I'm like, dude, y'all need to fix what y'all got.
They trying to add how you gonna do a Painkiller spinoff of Black Lightning when you get rid of Black Lightning? Painkiller, first of all.
I'm assuming because since Khalil is younger, they're trying to maintain that young demographic. But get rid of because of course Black Lightning is a more adult show. It's about a grown man with a wife and kids. And I know people be like, they divorced. Nah, they married. Like y'all might as well be married.
They was together. Look.
Like if I was his friend in the show, I'd be like, why y'all playing house? Y'all know good and well y'all married. He's going to get married again and just get this over with. And I'd be like, what y'all? But like, the only thing I guess is because it's out of their age demo, and then also CW don't want to be a black channel.
And the music was too dope for CW. They had great music direction.
And I've said it many times. The show was fine. Every single one of them was fine.
Yep.
Look,
couldn't have dark skinned attractive black women on TV.
Look at me. I'm gonna say it again. Thunder is too fine for CW.
Well, let's be for real. Black Lightning is too black for CW. We know the type of black woman that CW likes to cast. Let's be for real. And this is no diss to Iris. Iris didn't choose it. She was just born. But let's be for real. CW likes the racially ambiguous, light-skinned, looking black girl with close as possible to European features. I don't have a problem with that. There are black women out there that exist like that. I don't have anything against them. She's just an actress taking a job. I have a issue and a bone to pick with the system and the hiring and casting practices basing themselves on a system of white supremacy that continues to deny and hide and dismiss black women, aka visibly black women, like my sisters, my cousins, my mom, my grandma, stuff like that. But that's a whole nother thing.
Yep.
So I will get off my soapbox at this time.
But I will say this, like you say, they are visible. The women are visibly black. They're beautiful, dark skinned. His wife is obvious. His daughter.
I'm gonna just put it out here. I see also who they pair those characters with in every series too.
Yep.
And the character never looks like me.
And this one where you actually have a black couple dating who can actually be together. Season 4. No, it's done.
Family, man.
Yeah.
Black family. Like, and the man is like, he a superhero and he a principal. He like,
this is my.
Like, you used to call me Crazy Joe, now you call me Batman. But but like with lightning powers, like that is.
You smoke crack, don't you?
This is my theory. Black Lightning should have got as many seasons as Arrow, because Arrow. How many Batman villains did they have to use to make this series? They used
a series that was honestly done after season 2. Let's be for real. Let's be honest.
It was dead after Deadstroke. After
that was season 3.
Season 3 was good.
Okay, but I'll give you. You know what? I'll give you season 3.
It went.
I'll give you that. So I forgot Deathstroke was solid. That was solid.
Season 4 had some introspective stuff. It was like, this is getting whack.
Season 4, once I saw slippage, I was like, I'm out. The show is whack.
I want to say Crisis. I think it was season 2 when they had Reverse Flash. The main villains. That was the last time it was good. Him and Damien Dark had paired up.
Yeah.
And it was good, but after that, I was like, man, what is this?
You know, when my absolute last moment with Arrow when I was done, you remember when he was like, they used to just call him the Arrow? Then he was like, I'm gonna change my name to the Green Arrow, and then all of a sudden nobody remembered the murderous.
Oh yeah, because remember he was like, I don't want to kill no more.
I'm like, how do y'all excuse this away? This dude is a murderer,
bruh.
Now he's a hero.
No, let's take it a step further. Killing people is what made you dope. Let's be for real, man. You have failed this city. Clacker, you out.
But once they changed the whole, once he got past the Merlin arc and Deathstroke, and then he was still kind of killing people. It's like two different series. It was a good series with hardcore, like, you know, all right, I gotta get into this. Then he became like a CW romance. I'm like, what? Yeah, and that's why I'm happy Black Lightning is ending how it is. Let it end where everything was good. You know, don't let it get to, you know, season 5, 6, 7 and be whack like these other shows. Nope, let the show stay good.
The writers with writers who can't relate to our culture, and like that's also another reason why Black Lightning is great. You know, they got black writers because they speak like black people authentically do. And you know, the CW, like that, their other shows, the black people on their other shows do not, with the exception of the Joe on the Flash. He speaks like a black guy, but nobody else does.
No. And what do y'all think about what do y'all want for the series finale to be? I want him to kill Tobias in the end, or break him down.
Hey,
and then reveal everybody to his identity. I was black like
fry him really well, and then be like, I can break you anytime I want. I'm gonna let you live.
I'm gonna let you live though.
I did
this up a flagpole for everybody to throw rocks at him. Like suck his powers out of him, beat him up to it where his George Jefferson fro come back when his powers run off and beat him.
Oh, not the Jefferson Frodo. Oh, because he was looking bad in that season.
You messed up when you gave him back the juice.
Ooh, man, he was looking bad in them streets. But you know what? Jesus, he was looking bad.
This is what I need season 4. I need the family to not be all bitter, and you know, it was good how they went through their transition, but I need them to all be on point together to fight for their last season and let us enjoy just some good kick-ass moments of them actually battling the bad guys and not each other. Like, yeah, because that is a trope in this show that does get old. I'm like, look, we are our brothers and sisters keeper. Like, y'all need to stick together. Especially after I'd say after Crisis, when Jennifer came back, like, yo, I saw all the versions of me and I know what I did wrong there and I gotta be better. I'm like, well, okay, then be better. Shoot. I don't see no more of her thoughts about Khalil anymore. They can say
I don't want to see her not trusting her parents no more. Her parents have been right in every season. Shut up and do what your mama or your daddy told you. You know what I'm saying? Season 1, she was wrong. Season 2, she was wrong. Season 3, she was wrong again. You know what I'm saying?
She's a teenager, but goddamn, you know.
It's like, yo, I know you're a teenager, but I mean, like, stakes is kind of high. Like, you're not going to your friend's birthday party or something. Like, stakes are pretty high.
It was, shout out to my nephew, man. It was like that with him for a long time. I was like, man, do you do you want to win or just look good losing? Like how many L's you gotta take before you go figure out?
Yeah, but see, but at the same time, like there wasn't like a whole city of people getting like infected and dying and all kinds of craziness. Like it was like you got government agents coming in and shooting folks in the apartments.
Right. They made the whole city go radio dark. Like you couldn't it was a bubble. It was you know what? Black Light predicted the coronavirus timeline. We should
straight up.
We was thinking this TV became reality.
As far as this final season, I'm not mad at it. I'm glad that at least they'll be able to end it and know that it's ending, so they can write a proper ending. As far as the I guess the spinoff, as long as it's dope, I'm cool. As long as it's dope, I'm cool. I already like the character. I already like the fighting skills. I've said ever since they debuted him as a character, Painkiller, I was like, yo, on the real, somebody needs to hire this dude as a leading man. Like this dude, he's got the looks, he's got the charm, he's got the physique. You know what I'm saying? Like why isn't he doing? Why is it? Well, we know why he's not, because he's a black man and he's not getting cast as those. But I mean, why is it he should be getting those same kind of like, like
playing a high school at this point.
Those same type of, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, Steven Seagal, Arnold Schwarzenegger, all those type of roles. But I mean, except that he's actually more likable on screen. You know what I'm saying?
He can at least get John Cena roles. He started out with the
how about this? Don't sleep. If I was Marvel, I would be right now on the horn like, yo, check it.
You know what?
We heard the bad news. We know the show is coming to a close.
Sources
say WB ain't reached out to you. Guess what? We got a couple of characters you could play. Think about it. He's young. He's handsome. The ladies like him. So he's going to sell some tickets. Just take that shirt off, all right? And then sell the tickets. So it's like, it's going to be a fight scene where a shirt get ripped or something. You see the ripply muscles and stuff. That's all you got to do. You get ripped up a little bit.
Mike, I say it all the time.
If he has a CW show, can he do a Marvel movie at the same time?
I say it all the time. And God knew not to give me a six-pack, because I would be ripping my shirt all the time. I'd be like,
bruh.
I'd be doing the podcast and I'd be like,
I'm gonna tell y'all for real.
I don't even know what happened to my shirt just now. Look.
Yo, if y'all let a brother come around with that Michael Jai White body, I'm gonna have all kinds of excuses for my shirt to be off. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be like man, it's so hot in here. Whew, is anybody else hot? Look,
you never take your shirt off. You tear it off. Is anybody else hot?
Yeah, you gotta rip it off.
I'm just gonna start the Zoom with no shirt on. I'm just gonna let it pan out and just be like,
oh man, it's hilarious. But yeah, since I know Black Lightning's coming to a close, if I was Marvel, I would definitely approach Khalil. I don't know his real name. I apologize, my brother. But I would approach Khalil, be like, look, we got numerous characters that you can play. Which one do you want to play? Because whatever you want to play, we will race bend if possible. We will make it work.
Maybe even reach out to the Black Lightning character.
Just think about it. We already know we're bringing in Kamala Khan. Yes. We got Peter Parker. There's news around Miles Morales. Okay, now we got another young guy. Guess what? We've got the Young Avengers, and we didn't even really have to do a lot of work for it. So it's like, look,
he can beat.
I put the call out quick. I put the call out to Nefessa and Jennifer. I can't remember Jennifer's real name. Put the call out to all of them.
Real talk.
Hey, look,
Nefessa could be a dope. I know they have Monica Rambeau already, but she could be Monica Rambeau if that vacant spot was vacant.
Dope is Monica Rambeau.
Rambeau. She could be anybody. I'm willing to change characters for those people because I already know I've seen them on screen. I've seen them do, stunts and fights and stuff. So I'm like, who do you want to play? We'll make it work. Don't worry about the fans. Don't worry. We Marvel. They coming anyway. Who do you want to play? That's what I would say. I'd be like, who you want to play? Who you want to be? We make that happen. We've seen you in the suit. We've seen you do stunts. We've seen you fight and all that. We know you can do it. We've seen you act.
You see your fine self
come through.
CW budget.
Your fine self do stunts. We see
and we know Marvel. And we know Marvel is going to take a hold of the X-Men soon. Let's be for real. I mean, not that they already have it. What I mean is take hold by meaning they're going to remake this joint. New Mutants is behind them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I would be reaching out.
Speaking of which, real quick, bro. So like I read something today that said that they had determined that for Captain Marvel 2 that Rogue was going to be the main antagonist, and that this would be the way that they would introduce Rogue and the rest of the X-Men into the Marvel universe.
What
I don't know. Have y'all heard anything about that? I saw it. I didn't even read the article. I just saw like a post about it today.
It wasn't we got this covered, was it?
No.
Ain't nothing like a little shade on we got this covered.
I think it was Scream Rant. Somebody else.
Scream Rant's okay. They all right.
Yeah,
they all right.
Okay. They might be annoying, but they don't try to fake the news.
You know who else I like since I've seen it recently? In the movie Solo, the young girl that plays that she has like the helmet on. She plays with the rebels, and she takes her helmet off. She has like the curly hair and like the freckles.
I know you're talking about.
Her too. Like, yo, I would reach out to them and be like, look, New Mutants is done. It's in the rear view mirror. Check it. We got X-Men. We need some mutants.
Yep.
Nefessa, the young lady that plays Jennifer, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I holler at Khalil, be like, yo, look.
Just bring the family all over.
We try to do some things. Look.
Yeah, you better do it before Amazon Prime try to snatch them up and put them in some whack original series that they
because Khalil could be a dope if you write him the way they've been writing him in the last say 10 years. Khalil could be a dope Cyclops.
He actually looked like Cyclops. He got the head for the Cyclops.
Yeah, he got a Cyclops head. He got a Cyclops head.
It sounds like you driving him like, Cyclops head at.
But Mike, you already know. You make a black Cyclops. Oh my God, them people.
Right, let's think about this. How many white people have complained about Marvel and DC? Do Marvel and DC still exist? Then complaints don't matter. Make what you want to make it dope, and people will show up.
Pick no characters for it. Because I'm gonna tell you, man.
Like, they go up and shoot.
With as many liberties as Bryan Singer took with the X-Men franchise, we ought to be able to see something dope finally come from it. And if it takes giving a Khalil, taking a black character, boy, do you know how many white tears we would be able to consume if a black Cyclops still got with a redhead, fiery Jean Grey?
But let's just be honest. He'll be the best Cyclops we've seen. He'll be the best one automatically.
A blonde white queen. Oh, bro, it would. Whoo, boy. They could sell white tears. It'd be like the white cherry flavor of Gatorade.
But Mark, though, he already got the experience. He can easily make out with the White Queen because he did it on Riverdale. So he already got the experience.
Oh man. But yeah, if I was Marvel, I would take a mixture of some people from The Gifted and poach some people from Black Lightning and be like, look, let's go and get this X-Men thing going.
The Gifted was real dope to me. Like
The Gifted has some jams. Like let's not front. I would take a mixture of some of them folks, take a mixture of the Black Lightning crew, and I'd be like, look, we got X-Men.
So, quick question: is America Coming to America 2 still coming out for Christmas Day? We got a lot to come on Christmas.
I don't know. I guess. What's it supposed to drop on?
Amazon Prime.
Is it gonna be Amazon Prime for real, Amazon Prime, or is it gonna be like you gotta pay for it? Like, because Amazon Prime be like, yo, Amazon, it's on Amazon Prime, and then you be like, oh, word, I got Amazon Prime. And then you go to Amazon Prime, and they be like, no, we gonna need $13.95 plus sales tax. You know,
I'm going to guess with Amazon Prime, they gonna need that $13.
I'm like, yo,
I don't look. Ain't no news of that. You gonna find out when it drop.
Yep. It's gonna be or the week of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's see. Nope. Coming to America sequel to be released on Amazon in March. So they pushed it back. This was updated yesterday. So Coming to America 2 is not coming out until March. What we got on? What we got on Ghostbusters? What we got on Ghostbusters sequel joint, man? Like I was kind of excited to see. I was kind of excited to see Afterlife, and you know, it feels like it just disappeared, and it feels like Sony could definitely use dropping that joint in the COVID timeline. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna push that back to Amazon or something in March. Like you just said,
it says March. It says March 4th, 2021. Bruh, so, look, Sony, look at Sony. Look at me. I just listen to me. Or you know what? You know what this March is? Let Wonder Woman drop, and they be like, we got 15 million new subscribers. Watch a whole bunch of them March release dates and be like, we're releasing this in 2 weeks on our own service.
Oh man,
yo, man. Ghostbusters Afterlife was a movie I was looking forward to because I already am a Ghostbusters fan, and I was interested in seeing them expand the lore outside of New York. Because, you know, in the comic books, they did a great job of being like, you know what, ghosts don't just exist in New York City. And seeing that they were able to make small ties to the original film, the second film, stuff like that, and seeing that the Evo Shandor character that was like the whole reason after the first movie actually had like this company that was doing stuff in all around America, maybe even all around the world, could be a dope thing to follow up. And I was like, yo, I'm interested to see this. And then Corona timeline hit, you know what I'm saying? Thanos snapped all that stuff. I would like to see that joint. Yo, drop that joint on Netflix or something. Come on, Sony. Like, look, stop playing. Stop playing. Drop that joint on Sony. Let me see what old boy from Stranger Things can do.
But don't Sony have a good relationship with Warner Brothers, right? Like Sony TV. Yeah. They might type of deal. Yeah, and hopefully with no upcharge.
Yeah, that could work. Well, you know, Sony, on the sneak tip, if Sony put the resources into it, Crackle they already have a service called Crackle. Here's the thing, Sony, hire me. This one I ain't gonna give y'all for free. I've given Sony and Warner Brothers tons of stuff for free. I ain't gonna give you this for free, but hire me as the GM or whatever sports term. Hire me as the GM of Crackle. Give me a 3-year contract. I promise you, and give me full control of content. Let me hold it down.
You gonna get it cracking? You gonna get it cracking?
I got you. I'm gonna get it cracking. The first thing we're gonna have a name change, but I ain't gonna give you no more. But let me look. I got ideas for UI design. I got ideas for player. I got ideas for the way, man. Look.
How the hell Crackle is on Roku, but HBO Max is?
Yo, Crackle is on Roku hard too. And they actually got some decent series. They got like this. They got a basketball documentary on there of these kids that play high school. It's an interesting documentary. It's just that Crackle's player sucks. But help me help you. Sony, holla at me. Hire a brother. Just email me. You know what I'm saying? hello@ThatNERDSoul.com. I'll fix y'all up. I got you.
Crackle, just the name is either too close to Cracklins, which I love but should not have, of crackers, which I also should not have.
It don't make no sense. Why crackle? I don't get it. I don't
corny.
Get it. I don't even get
We're snapping pop.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like Sony. Why not just call it Sony streamer? Sony stream player. Crackle?
Yeah, they just call it, I don't know, Sony Digital or something, like, you know.
They too much, Mike. They got to hire you if they want anything else.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing else. Like, look, just.
Hey, you can't be giving them all this juice, man.
I ain't giving y'all all that.
They paying two people too well to not have the juice. You got the juice.
WandaVision coming out in January. Good idea?
Yeah. All right. A couple things. One, with putting Wanda aside for just a second, Black Widow need to go on and drop. If not for no $30, just put it on the service. Y'all saw that failure with Mulan when I told you $30 was too much. It should have been a flat 10. If anything, it should have been a flat 10. But 30, you done lost your mind. In a whack movie too.
And I think it's dropping on the service on Christmas Day with Soul.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna watch it. The movie whack.
I just waited to watch it for free or to not watch it for free.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? like, just put it on the service. Put Black Widow out so we can watch WandaVision. The joint's gonna be sweet. It looks crazy. I'm excited to see it because WandaVision leads into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So that's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm so excited for it because it's like
it's crossing over into the Doctor.
You know it's gonna be weird. And I'm willing to see something weird.
It's gonna be crazy. Like the more I watch the trailer, like I feel for poor Vision. He's gonna get beat up a few times. I mean, they
Vision gonna take a couple L's.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau is gonna take some too, but I'm happy she's there.
You know what's crazy, man? Like when in the Avengers Age of Ultron movie, when they made Vision, like Vision was hard body, man, and they just softened him up movie by movie. Like Thanos,
they sure did.
Thanos is guard, bro. He went from being somebody whose power like rivaled Thor in his design. He was made with vibranium and like that's how his powers. Like he was like a bad motor scooter, and now he sucker soft, man. He is.
He just gets smacked around.
Too many L's. He catch more L's
than too many L's.
A stuttering llama, like llama. He catch I like the Vision.
Anyway, with that said, is there anything else you guys want to cover?
Just that Sony wrong for them PS5s, and I'm trying to get one to flip. They make the madness of that. I heard they're burning up, they're catching on fire, and I've seen. Shout out to the homie Camp if you're listening. He got like a whole command center to try to get a PS5. He got
the funniest thing I ever saw, bro. That dude there, man.
Something, and he still can't get one.
Like, look, man. Shout out to the homie Camp. The homie Camp got kids, man. He got kids. Him and his wife and his kids, they all had their cell phones out, like Coop said, like a command center. Everybody was going bidding at the same time, trying to get the PS5. Like Camp, like dude, I salute you.
You don't have to have the PS5 this second. Like, it's more of a flex thing to have it. Like you don't have to have it this second. Y'all be all right.
I have it till like maybe 2 years from now. I'm being honest. I am trying to be a reseller, y'all. I'm trying to get one to flip it to you, to give it to you, to help you out.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all better start playing PC. Get up out of here with that mess. You know what I'm saying? Start playing PC.
Console
give me that Sony.
For life.
Give me that Sony.
Hey man, look, all you PC players and y'all memes about being PC master race, y'all kill me with that. Leave us console funny duddies alone. We love
I used to love consoles too. I ain't going front. Until I started playing PC, I was like, yo, I ain't know playing PC was this dope. I ain't never going back.
But I'm gonna keep it. I'm happy with my Nintendo Switch.
I need to try it. Like when with that kind of endorsement, I gotta at least try it and see what.
Oh man, playing PC is dope.
I have become more. I actually played the games on Nintendo Switch. I use my PS4 for multiple things, but I like things on Nintendo. Like the stuff you download is just simple and fun. Like, so I'm not a hardcore gamer anymore, but I probably become one again. At this point, do I need a PS5 for a couple years? No, I got a lot of PS4 games to catch up on. I just got stuff to do, but I do want one to flip to you. But I'm that guy. I'm being honest. But it's just been hell to get one, and for people who really want one, even though if you got like a 10-year-old kid, they don't need no PS5 right now.
Yeah, they better play that Super Nintendo. Keep on playing.
And I guess on a side note, for video games, the Avengers video game by Crystal Dynamics on PS4 and PlayStation or whatever.
Oh, you mean that whack joint that came out and ain't nobody playing no more? Continue.
Yeah, I was about to. You just summed it up in one sentence. It done dropped off. Man, like me, I still like. Huh?
Is it really that bad?
It's bland. It's just it didn't get the support it needed. Bruh, like literally, I said this in one of the groups that we mod. I said, honestly, the one that Nintendo has for exclusive, Ultimate Alliance, is more fun. It has more stuff. It doesn't have, and it doesn't look boring. Like you actually get Black Panther from the beginning. You just got to reach a certain level. Like you get most of the characters, and it have DLC. You just play it like a regular 4-player beat 'em up adventure game instead of this. Got to be online, have support for the most, like you playing like against Rudy Poop characters, villains, and you beating up AIM soldiers. Like Thor can, like I saw, like you start out with Thor. Thor should be at a point where he's not having to get killed by like soldiers with guns. He cannot be killed with soldiers with guns unless it's some special type of stuff.
They better be shooting uranium bolts at Thor if they're gonna kill him with bullets. Because he's Thor.
He shooting at the Thunder guy.
That stuff ought to be bouncing off of him. He ought to be incinerating everybody.
It
ought to smell like bacon.
I saw that. Like, why is Thor's in the beginning of the beginning of it? Like,
why you can't start with like a weak Avenger and like build up to Thor? Thor's the god of thunder. You shouldn't start with Thor. You should start with like, I don't want to say Hawkeye. That's so disrespectful.
Yes.
You should start with Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, Black Widow against Soldier.
Yo, it ain't your fault. I mean, that's how it is. So, with that said, guys, we have exercised the demons. I'm gonna throw it to Blerdish. Where can they find y'all wonderful folks?
Did Coop freeze again?
Yo, Coop out. Yo, it's your world, Mark. It's your world, baby.
But look at his face and how he froze. Okay, so Coop is at Blerd-ish, BLERD.ISH on IG. He is at Blerd-ish on Facebook. He's also Keith Cooper on Facebook. And he ain't doing nothing on Twitter. I am Mark Dub. I'm at Mark Dub on Instagram. I'm Mark Wallace on Facebook. And I am Space Age 3K. I always say I'm gonna change it. I never have. But if you look for Mark Dub on Twitter, you will find Space Age 3K, who is also Mark Dub there. So
part man, part thug.
The part man, part thug. Look, Google the part man, part thug. You gonna see the dubster.
Yeah, you know what's up. Well, of course, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all in places. YouTube is the hub. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. But you hit that thumbs down, you know what? I'm gonna send Sony after you. All right, and they gonna be messing up all kind of release dates. Podcast if you want to listen. Spotify for that music. Thank you for rolling through. From us to you. Thanks for watching. Of course. Peace.
Peace.